Peace, Pisces. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Pisces, we don't get into your reading. I'm looking, listen, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to avoid looking at myself and look at the camera because I don't know where to look. Forget it. But if I start looking in weird places, just know I'm sorry. All right, Pisces, let's get into it and see what is in your energy. This is a love reading. All right. And I want to know how you are currently feeling about your person. And what is in the air when it comes to the relationship between you and this individual. And then, of course, we're going to find out what it is that your person feels about you. All right, Pisces. All right, let's get into it. Clear messages for the Pisces energy. How does Pisces feel about the person that they're currently with or that's on their mind? All right, Pisces, you got the page of Princess of Cups and the Empress. Ooh, I care for you. Somebody might need some reassurance from you, Pisces, or this is what you want from your person. You want somebody to give you some type of reassurance that they care for you. You want them to be more nurturing towards you, more collaborative. So there may be some energy of soul searching. Maybe this is how you feel you want to be toward them. All right, Pisces, you might be doing some soul searching. You might have pulled your energy away from them, or they could have pulled their energy away from you, which is why there's a need here to express some type of emotions towards someone with that Princess of Cups. All right. Yeah, look at that. There's currently no communication. There's silence between you and someone that you're connecting to. I mean, there may be some type of communication, but it ain't deep. It has no depth to it because you're saving that, reserving that for yourself. Yeah, Three of Wands. Somebody is waiting for the right time to go towards something. Someone is definitely waiting for Pisces. You are waiting for your ships to come in. This may not even be related to the person that you're connecting to. It could at some point. But I don't think right now it may have anything to do with your person. You could be quiet right now because you're working on something that might bring you some success. You might be stepping up and working on a project to own your own business, sell your own product. You're stepping away. You're quiet right now. But your feelings towards your person right now is definitely that you're going within. You may feel like they're going within and it's quiet. They're not talking. So what is Pisces feelings toward? First, tell me about this Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is this here for how Pisces feel about their person? Queen of Pentacles. Pisces, you could be connected to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Virgo energy. Does not have to be, but I am seeing Pisces, how you feel about the person that you're connecting to. You see them as someone who's nurturing, someone who is, they're supportive. They take care of the people, places, and things around them. Pisces, I hope you better not be. But there's also underlining, there's some energy about someone. Either you may think this about the person that you're connecting to, Pisces, that they are this passionate, attractive individual, but there is something burdensome around it. So you may be reminiscing or thinking long and hard about the energy that this person has exhibited to you possibly in the past. But you're also looking at the situation, Pisces, with this person may have been someone that is extremely passionate. This person may even be very boisterous when it comes to something. They're very opinionated, and that could be causing some type of burden or hardship in the situation that's making it difficult for you to see things from their perspective. Tell me more about the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit and how Pisces feel about this person. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think what it is that you want, you're looking and waiting for, and looking in within to kind of like figure out ways to bring some type of change in a situation. There's a lot of silence between the two of you, but there's still this urge to want to go toward something passionate. All right, there goes the Eight of Wands as well. So there's that communication of that positive movement forward, or some traveling that might be in mind for you, Pisces. But ultimately, how you feel about this person is someone that maybe they've changed towards you, where they were someone who was nurturing, caregiving, a mother type, mothering type, and they made some type of change. Pisces, what is the change that they made toward Pisces? Usually when the Wheel of Fortune is here, there might be some change for the good. Wow. We were just talking about this, Pisces. We were just talking about this. Pisces, did you change? Oh, look at that. Definite change. You could be connected to a Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But let me tell you what I'm hearing also, right? For some of you, you may have changed directions. You may have went to somebody who was more nurturing, mothering, kind, nurtured the family. They took care of the family. They brought in money, they brought in support, they brought in everything, and now you're dealing with, and some of you are changing and now dealing with someone who now requires you to put the responsibility on you, right? Like this person, the Queen of Wands, she's not cleaning up for you. She's not cleaning up after you. You want to clean up after her, right? She's the boss. She makes the bands, and I feel like this is what the burden is for some of you, or your person. But ultimately, Pisces, I feel like you're kind of like looking at this person as someone who has made some type of transformation, some type of change. They went from this motherly, nurturing person that will come in home, bring in the bacon and cook the bacon. Turkey bacon, of course, right? Bring in the bacon and cook the bacon. And now there's some type of change where she's being more demanding, requiring you to put in more work. And that could be something that you're seeing, right? Tell me how else does Pisces feel about this person. Maybe you're looking for someone who's more traditional. I don't know. Tell me more. All right, Six of Wands energy is here. So I feel like there's some type of, look at the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like what it is that you want is your spouse. And this person may have changed. It don't look like it looks for the better though, right? Because now there's some quiet. There's some energy where there's no communication between the two of you. There's some type of ghosting going on. And I feel like what's happening is someone has changed. And you may feel like the person that you're connecting to, Pisces, has made some type of change, and it caused some type of burden. All right, but people don't just change out the blue, right? There's a reason behind it. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on. You got the Six of Wands. You feel like this person is in some type of spotlight, or is being noticed or rewarded, recognized for something. Tell me about the Six of Wands and how Pisces feel about their person. Eight of Wands. Yeah. You don't have any negative feelings about this person, but I do feel like you're not really communicating. And you are seeing that this person is kind of like developing and getting more attention, accolades. You maybe want to give your person some type of attention or some type of accolades here. And the Moon card, but there's no communication movement forward here. I feel like there's some type of balancing between some type of hurt or negative feelings and mastering one's personal oneself, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, there's something that's being held tightly to, and it's keeping you from moving forward to make a decision about this person. Even though you think positively about this person, Pisces, I don't feel like you're moving toward them, because something is a little insecure when it comes to this relationship, or you might be feeling a little insecure about this relationship. deep in your feelings about this person, getting attention, getting accolades, moving forward, maybe moving away from you. You see this person moving somewhere away. Hold on, y'all. Peace, Pisces. Sorry about that. My phone was dying. I had to rush and go get my charger, so my phone didn't die. But I am back. Okay, so like I was saying, there's some type of insecurity or something that's unsure. Like you may see this person as some type of, reward in your life, but you're also exhibiting some deep emotional feelings that you're not experiencing out loud about this person. Tell me about the moon. What are the feelings toward that Pisces is hiding? What are the feelings that Pisces is hiding? Pisces, I feel like you are trying to move forward too. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But maybe you are, and that's maybe what you're unsure about. Moving forward away from this individual. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're unsure about the way, some type of communication, some type of truthful communication, or even if you should come forward with the truth with this person. Maybe you are saying also that you are unsure about whether or not how this person feels about you is truthful. We are showing here with the needing to step away and type of rest and rejuvenate, right? Before you take any actions. I do feel like there's some action that wants to be taken. This could have something to do with outside of this connection that's going to keep busy, okay? I do feel like that because you're still showing up with the Three of Wands. Okay. Let's see how your person feels about you. Pisces, I feel like you have a lot of positive feelings about your person, but I don't feel like you're moving in a direction that is going to pivot you into communication with this person. I don't think you want to talk. Or maybe you feel like this person doesn't want to talk to you with the Knight of Swords and the Moon card. Maybe you feel like that's what's going on here. That this person is trying to move forward and not communicating with you. Maybe that's something that you intuitively feel because the High Priestess did show up as well. That moon is very intuitive energy as well, right? And I do feel like Pisces, you are showing up with these positive feelings about your person, but you are not moving your feet when it comes to communicating with them. And I wonder why that is, but we'll find out after we talk about your person and how they feel about you. Your person's energy feels very quiet as well. So even though even though your person may have these feelings, right? I feel like they're keeping them within. They're looking at different perspectives. Maybe they're looking at things from your perspective, Pisces. All right, and they may be sacrificing some things when it comes to the relationship between the two of you, so that they can do that. Yeah. Excuse me. This person may still be looking at the situation like a commitment, Pisces. You could be connected to a Taurus. Don't have to be. But this person that you're connecting to could still be looking at this situation, this relationship as some type of commitment, or that the commitment has changed. All right. I just see the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So this person could be looking at the situation as some type of disappointment when it comes to collaboration. Like, they may be saying that they're not willing to collaborate with you, Pisces, or they're finding it difficult or disappointing that there is no collaboration in this connection, in this situation. And this is what they could be saying that this is a change in the relationship. And and you could be very well right that your person may be looking to move forward, Pisces, because they're not communicating. They're not communicating their feelings. Right? You may feel like that has kind of stopped. This person may be someone who may be open to communicating their feelings. Very fiery energy. All right, tell me how. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Look at that. This is something you can't see. You don't see this. All right, but I'm gonna leave it right here. This is the Four of Pentacles here at the first card that came up. And you might be seeing this person as being a little emotionally selfish. Like, so they're holding things back to themselves, trying to make themselves satisfied, right? And they're conflicted with leaving. They're also conflicted with leaving you out in the cold as well. So this person may also be someone who may be intentionally starting fights. Feeling conflicted when it comes to being selfish. But I feel like this person is just holding back, being selfish, being greedy, being stubborn, being obsessive and holding on to some type of grudge. But what is it that you can't see? Yeah, that this person is really having difficulties making this decision to hold back. Like this person is really struggling with holding back from you, Pisces. All right. So although you may feel like this person is moving forward, they're still having hard times doing that. They're making themselves hold back. How else does this person feel about Pisces? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, like this person sees this thing as a long-term success. They may want it, right? But because they feel also like the beginning of when we started their reading, their portion of the reading, they may feel like there's no collaboration. So they're holding back. Pisces, I think there might be some need for you to open up to this person in some way. You are showing up with that hermit energy and silence and not talking. And look, this person is like, look, I just might have to, walk away because this is no longer fulfilling me emotionally. We saw the Nine of Cups earlier, so we saw that this person is having a difficult time when it comes to moving forward, but they're choosing to move forward. They're holding on to that. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. I got a whole bunch of cards that dropped out of my hands. So the Ace of Wands, Strength card, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like your person is just doing their best to move forward. Yeah, tonight I feel like what they want, Pisces, they do want happiness. They do want it. How they obtain it, whether it's with you or not, I don't know. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles and how this person feels toward Pisces. I didn't realize it stopped. The same thing I was trying to avoid ended up happening anyway. I got the low power, battery pop up and it stopped the video. But to clarify the Four of Pentacles, I got the Chariot, right? And I feel like the person that you're connecting to, what they're saying is they want to move forward, right? I got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that was about, prioritizing, picking, or making a choice, or a balancing, right? I feel like this person either wants you to make a choice, Pisces, about which direction you want to go into, but right now it feels like they're saying to me, Pisces, that you are holding back and you are leaving them out in the cold and you're controlling this situation. They feel like you're making a decision to control the situation by leaving them out in the cold. They feel left out in the cold by you, Pisces. They do. So this is why this person is having no choice but to work on themselves. Work on the situation. Work on listening to their intuition. Like, what is it? Because Pisces is not providing them with any clarity, any information. Like, you are literally leaving them out in the cold. So this person has no choice but to work on whatever it is that they know. And Pisces, it does feel like they're not willing to accept any movement forward, even though they love you. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords for how this person feels about Pisces. Page of Swords. So the information that they've gotten, they may still be looking for information, honestly, Pisces, on ways to move forward. They may be thinking that you're trying to learn something as well before you move forward. Pisces, it does feel like this person, you could be connected to a Libra. It does feel like this person is choosing that they're choosing balance, okay? So all of the confusion based on information that they feel like you're trying to obtain, I feel like this person is choosing to find balance, okay? So the longer you keep, now this rose can be reversed, all right, Pisces? So don't take it any way that I'm saying that you're a bad person. So this could be your person doing this, right? And they could be saying the longer you wait to come toward them, Pisces, the more room it gives them to get to know themselves, build their strength, and also move on from the relationship and no longer connect to you. So that's totally up to you and what it is that you try or choose to do in this connection. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords for how this person feels about Pisces. They feel like you might be watching them. Three of Wands, literally waiting, right? They feel like Pisces that you're waiting to find some information and waiting for that information to come in. So maybe you are doing some type of research on this person and figuring out whether or not you want to bring them out, from out in the cold, and maybe they deserve it. I don't know. Maybe they deserve to be asked to wait while you look deeper into the situation, because I feel like they feel like you are making a difficult decision when it comes to them, right? And you may be deciding whether or not you are either going to take them with you or leave them in the past. Justice, Two of Cups. Yeah. Justice, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands with the Star card and the Hierophant. This does feel like this person wants you to choose them and, give and receive with them. And this person is willing to heal from this situation and change. But I don't think it's a one-way street, though, Pisces. But I do feel like what's under here, what your person wants from this situation, I feel that they can, if you had a conversation with them, which I don't see you doing, because I feel like this person wants fairness. So I think although this person wants all these things, I don't think they want to just, control the outcome. And it feels like they're saying that you want to control the outcome. You want to control the situation. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles for how this person feels about Pisces. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. They want there to be some movement. They want there to be some type of release of this stagnancy, this frozen energy, this lack of communication, this selfishness, this lack of movement forward, and they want that to be changed. And they want it to be collaboration when it comes to this connection, this communication between the two of you. This is what they want. This is what they're saying to me, Pisces. So that silent treatment that you're giving them, they don't want it anymore. Tell me more about the thank you. Yeah. And that Queen of Pentacles energy that you see them as, they better than that. At least this is what they're saying. Suck hard. There goes your energy, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like Pisces, you just cut this person off. Like they wasn't giving you something, and you're like, I don't want that. And this person is trying to say they have that, but it has to be some communication. Tell me about the Hanged One. Yeah, wow. Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So someone is ready to drop their ego, drop their fights or conflicts, drop the fights and conflicts, and give and receive fairly. At least this is what they want. They do want some type of change in the relationship, in the commitment, in this situation, whether this was a lesson or not. The person that you're connecting to, Pisces, really does want some change, and they want you to start changing first. I don't know what that means, but they still want you to change. You got the Devil energy here, so somebody is definitely toxic as fuck. And I usually don't say the devil is toxic. I actually don't ever say that, actually, to be honest with you. I do see, I always say karma or karmic. And I don't mean like karmic in the bad things happen to you because you do bad things kind of thing. No, I mean a continuous cycle kind of karma, like doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome. It don't happen like that. All right, tell me the mutual energy between Pisces and the person that they're connecting to. What is the mutual energy between Pisces and the person that they're connecting to? What is the mutual energy between Pisces and the person that they're connecting to? What is the mutual energy? How do they feel about each other mutually? Showing up with the baby empress, I feel like that is a big sign of respect, right? Like independently, you feel like this person handles their business, they take care, they have a lot of discipline, they take care of themselves in some way. Wow, high priestess, wow. That's so cute. So you got the Empress and the baby Empress with the Nine of Pentacles energy. So somebody is definitely, you both have a lot of respect for each other. You see each other in a very high regard. You see that there's a lot of balance, at least balance individually. It just has to be something that you guys come together with. Because I do feel like you both, damn, look at this. Look at this. God dang, you both have this energy of respect for each other or see each other in some type of high regard, but y'all are so maybe similar, right? Where you don't tolerate disrespect, you don't tolerate unnecessary challenges and changes, right? Four of Pentacles, you both are stubborn. You both want to have a victory when it comes to family, but there's conflict. It's conflict all over this connection and making difficult decisions when it comes to the two of you. I think the both of you need to grow the fuck up. Sorry. There needs to be active communication. An active communication when it comes to this connection. You both want the same thing when it comes to each other. You both see each other in the same light, but y'all can't come together and have a conversation. There's no judgments coming over here. There's no judgment. Okay, it's like this. To me, it's real childish for y'all both to have the same love for each other. And you see, I'm not making it up. You both have the same love for each other. You both want to see good happen to each other, but y'all can't come together and have a conversation. Whoa, Nelly. That is crazy. Alright, let's get into it. What is the best outcome here for Pisces and the person that they're connecting to? Like, y'all don't want to talk to each other. Pisces, your person wants to talk, but they want you to come do it. I don't know why. If you the male, they may want you to come do it because you're the male. The Emperor's here. The Emperor... Did you not see the Emperor? Am I tripping? Your person thinks you're the Emperor, okay? They're saying you do it. If you are the female, maybe you did something that you weren't supposed to do. Or maybe you made this person feel out of sorts in this connection. I don't know what the fuck happened. But either way, it's not one person wrong in the situation. It's both for you, it's both for you motherfuckers. How y'all both love each other, but can't come together in love to communicate. Are y'all okay? I am looking at you like you're small. Are you okay? Are you okay? You love somebody, but you don't love them enough to come in. Huh? What? Okay, what is the best outcome here? For Pisces and the person that's Sun in mind. Okay, the Fool card, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's going to take it. There's going to be a chance. Somebody's going to take a chance. And working on this relationship and this situation. Yeah, it's going to be eventually. It's going to be some balance that comes to the situation. If it happens, congratulations. If not, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. There'll be butterflies. I guess I'll see you next. That sounds so divine. Pisces, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Mwah. Peace.